Welcome to the Purim Show. My guest today is Bonnie Stows, and we are here at St. Paul's Lutheran School. Bonnie is the principal and the 5th and 6th grade teacher. Nothing has changed?
Nothing has changed. No.
You are still filling those
I
multiple roles here, and
Right.
what a great school. I love
Yep.
to come to St. Paul's.
Thank you.
How many students do you have here?
This year in K through 6 we have like 62, but then
Okay.
we also have about 30 in preschool.
Okay, so what is your student-teacher ratio ballpark then? And
Kindergarten this year we had 12 students. We combined grades 1 and 2. I think we have 16 in there. 3 and 4 has 18, and in 5 and 6 I have 16.
Okay,
So we usually
so
average
under 20,
between
for
8
sure.
and 10 per grade.
Yeah, wow, that's such a asset, such a opportunity for kids
Right.
that can benefit from that
Right.
small class size. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And so you mentioned your preschool too. Tell me a little bit more about
We
that.
do have preschool. We have different classes. We have a class for 3-year-olds, a class for 4-year-olds, and a kind of a pre-kindergarten class for 5-year-olds. The 3-year-olds meet either 1 or 2 mornings a week for a little over 2.5 hours. 4-year-olds meet 2 mornings a week, and the 5-year-olds meet 3 afternoons a week.
Okay. Now, is that the same instructor then for all
Right.
of those
Right.
all of those
Yep.
levels?
And we do have open house, a roundup coming up on April 27th.
That's
from
for the preschool?
For the preschool.
Okay.
From 3:30 to 7. We find quite a few people sign up in the spring of the year for the fall. But we will also have another one in August. Or people can just call the school anytime and talk about our preschool. Or
Sure.
anything from K through 6.
Do you have, is that something that you would need to get involved in right away at the beginning of the year, or do you take students for any of the preschool through 6th grade any time of the year if there's a need
As
for them?
long as we are not filled up, we do take preschoolers in.
How does that work, Bonnie, with tuition or tell me how people afford,
We do have tuition for everything.
okay.
And it depends upon, do you go 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? That's what the preschool tuition is all about.
Sure.
The K through 6 tuition is a little different as to whether you are members of St. Paul's Church or not. But no matter what, we are very affordable.
Yeah, well,
The other Lutheran schools are just like, how in the world can you get by with, cheaper tuition like that? But thanks to St. Paul's Church and, people that donate to us, we have very affordable tuition.
and then they help to offset those costs for parents. And is there anything like a sliding fee, or if somebody's watching us today and just thinks, oh man, I just think that would be out of my
Right.
realm of possibility, they should call anyway, right?
They should, because we do have an Adopt a Child program, and we would definitely help people with tuition if the need is there.
Okay.
Definitely.
And I know that you have a kindergarten roundup coming up too.
We do. We have kindergarten roundup on Monday, April 4th.
Okay.
It goes from 3:30 to 7. People are welcome to come in, check out the building, look at our curriculum. Our preschool teacher will be there to answer any questions. Right now, we go 4 days a week with a 5th day optional.
Oh.
But we have a lot of kids that also come on the 5th day. And they will be there to answer whatever questions you have. Check out our building. We've only been in here like 4 or 5 years, and wow, we are really enjoying it.
Oh, absolutely. It's a beautiful building, great gymnasium. Here we're in the computer lab. You can see that we have, up to date equipment here. You've got a media center, and you get involved in sports too.
We do.
The kids
We do.
are easy to transition then into the middle school or high
Definitely.
school.
Like today, I have students leaving for band, for orchestra, to play in that. And you will see this after we're done, but we actually are putting on a musical in another. Oh, this goes on next week. So April 1st,
Okay.
Friday night, 7 o'clock or 1:30 in the afternoon, we have a school musical that's going on.
Give me a number to call
Yes.
Bonnie.
346-2300.
346-2300. So if you have questions about those dates for preschool roundup, kindergarten roundup, or the
Yep.
musical, give a
Yep.
call over.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We're going to be right back. Welcome back to the Perham Show. We are here at St. Paul's Lutheran School in Perham, and my next guest is Mary Philippi, who is the Executive Director of the United Way for Otter Tail County. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me, Patty.
Thanks for driving over to Perham.
No problem.
This morning. We appreciate that. And you've always got so many things going on, but let's talk about your food drop.
We have the mobile food drop here in Perham coming up next week on Thursday. And the food drop is for persons who are in need of food, obviously. So the only requirements for the food drop are that you are a resident of Otter Tail County and that you are self-declared as in need of food.
Okay.
So when you show up for the event, it will be at Calvary Lutheran Church located at 619 3rd Avenue Southwest here in Perham.
Okay.
You show up, you need your driver's license or somehow showing that you're a resident of Otter Tail County, and just wait in line to get food.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
So how many people are you expecting or are you planning for?
Well, we had one at Calvary Lutheran Church in August of this last year, and we had about 170 people, a little more than that, show up for the last event. We had 23 programs also for folks to visit with while they were waiting in line or after they received their food. They were able to get a Tdap vaccination or the vaccination for influenza, also the H1N1, and they were able to get their backpacks for school supplies or sign up for that program. They were able to visit with Human Services and many other programs.
So will you have some of the, like the Human Services or any other social service organizations there on Thursday?
Public Health will be there again,
Okay.
giving vaccinations. So if you need those vaccinations, please come. They're free of charge.
Okay.
Also, a couple of salons in the community have volunteered their services to give haircuts to males and females that day, free of
Wow.
charge. And for someone who is out in looking for work, you need to look your best.
Sure.
And so getting a haircut might be a great option for you that day.
Yep.
So thank you to those 8 businesses in town that are donating those services.
Oh, you do so much good work here.
Yeah.
The United Way does in Otter Tail County
Well,
and in
thank you.
Perham with our organizations.
And I just want to mention also that if you qualify for the food support program, the SNAP program, folks will be there on hand that day to help you fill out that application. Sometimes that can seem a little overwhelming to fill out that long application. They'll be there to help you and help you qualify for that service.
Wow, that's great. And this is Thursday at Calvary.
Thursday at Calvary.
Okay, and then I hear that you're also doing sandbagging.
Yes, we're doing sandbagging, and we need lots of volunteers for that. I did want to mention also we need lots of volunteers for the mobile food
that's
drop
right.
as well.
Yep.
And so if you are interested in volunteering, contact Rob McNair at Calvary Lutheran Church, and you can find their phone number in the phone book.
Yeah, or they can call your office
They can
too.
call our office at 218-736-5147 or visit our website for information at www.uwotc.com. But let's talk about the sandbagging volunteers.
Yeah.
There are 3 sites through the county where you can get sandbags. It's getting warm, so the water, after this big snowfall as well, we didn't think there was going to be a lot of water, but now that we had a couple extra inches of snow, we might be having some concerns. So if you are in need of sandbags, if you have water coming up on your property and you might be in danger of some flooding, you can give the Otter Tail County office a call at 218-998-8470, and those locations are in Battle Lake, Pelican Rapids, and Fergus Falls.
Okay.
So,
Okay, and that is, I'm already hearing about flooding over the roads, in, certain places and township roads, and where you absolutely can't go on
Yes.
those roads, and so it might be a surprise to people that maybe I do need sandbags. So
Yep.
so you've got that's happening. So but volunteers, your volunteer call.
Yep, if
is
you
for the
need
food drop.
volunteers,
Okay.
you give that a number a call, the 998-8470. There is an office or a facility in Perham as well. So
Okay.
and it's the Public Works facility in Perham, Minnesota.
And they can line people up with sandbags if they need
Yep,
them?
they will let us know if you need volunteers. It's for persons who might have disabilities or for seniors who are not able to lift those bags. So.
Sure. Well, Mary Philippi, thank you so much for coming on to the Perham Show once again and talking about the good work that you do. And we will make sure that people know about these. We'll have those numbers there in
Thank
case
you.
they missed that. And we always welcome you. And we appreciate your tuning into the Perham Show as well.